All right. Hello, everyone. How are you? It's Kei. So this is the 20th of August, 2022 on Saturday. So I hope you're having a great weekend today. So let's start the live stream today. It's Saturday, so the markets are closed. So I will discuss something about psychology or mindset today. So yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day today. Yeah, so let's see. Let me switch screen and start the live stream. Okay. All right, so as usual, as a quick disclaimer, the contents of my YouTube channel is basically based on my own experience knowledge. So when you take trades, please do at your own risks. And also, if you can please follow the rules and guidelines on the live stream chat, that would be great. Also, please be careful for the spams and also fake accounts in social media. All right, so yeah, let's see who's here. Let me say hi to everyone and start a topic for today. Sorry, on the title it says Ichimoku Live Market Analysis, but today I will discuss on the psychology. So let me quickly change title so that the future members won't misunderstand. So just hold on. I just changed the title for this YouTube live stream to Trader Psychology. Okay, because I took the vote a couple of days ago, like 3 days ago, about one simple question. Why do you want to be successful in trading? And that was my question. And I've got almost 400 votes and I get the result. So based on that result, I want to discuss about success, what it means by success in trading, and also what is your goal in trading, and so on. So it's not about Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, it's not about my strategy, it's not about the market analysis, but I think this kind of topic is also important, especially if you want to become a long-term trader. I think this is a very important topic to discuss. So yeah, let me start. Okay, so let's see who's here. TSM, thank you for joining. Good to see you here. All right, and Win, Tony, thank you for joining as well. Great to see you. Oscar, thank you for joining as well. Great to see you. Came back from Obon holiday. That's good, that's good. Yeah, Japan is under Obon holiday. Was under Obon holiday. So yeah, that was a big holidays in Japan. Okay, Slimon and Faiz, thank you for joining. Green Boy and Asif also, thank you for joining on the live. Luca, Vinicius and Augustine, Restless, thank you for joining as well. Rose, Surosh and Lisa, thank you for joining. All right, good to see you, everyone. All right. So today I want to discuss on one question. Why do you want to be successful in trading? Sorry. Why do you want to be successful in trading? It is today's topic. And today's question I want to ask you, everyone. So if you can write answer, that would be great. What is the purpose of learning trades? And why do you want to be successful in trading, first of all? Is it to quit the job? Or is it to be rich simply? Or is it to support family? Or support yourself maybe? Or to travel countries? Or something else? Please let me know. Okay. And it can be any answers. There's no right or wrong answers to this. So it's just one simple question to discuss today. Okay. Yeah, Hussein, thank you for joining also. Good to see you. Yeah, for gold, let me discuss tomorrow on the weekly forecast. And also Bitcoin, I will discuss on the tomorrow's weekly forecast. Okay, so while waiting for some answers on the chat, let me show you the result on the vote. So here is the result. Okay, so I took the vote. Hold on, let me make this bigger. And also let me zoom in so you can see all the lines. Okay, so yeah, so again, my question was, why do you want to be successful in trading? So yeah, so looks like to support family is the most result, 41% out of 392 votes. So to support family, because especially after COVID-19 outbreak and what's happening in the world, inflations and everything, I think the lives might be a bit difficult than before. Especially to support family, to support your wife and kids, your parents, your grandparents, maybe, your cousins, maybe. Financially, for sure, it might become difficult in general in the world. So it's understandable that this will be the first, this will be the top result among these four choices. And the second top was to be rich. So this is very simple. To be rich, 24%, and to quit the job, to quit the job is 22%. So they are almost the same, like second best, second most. And then the least is to travel countries. This is like, this is my personal actually goal, to travel countries. And but I just put this one because I thought, you know, something different from other three is important to put this one here. So that's why. But yeah, so looks like to support family is most 40%. But you may have some other reasons or some other reasons why you want to be successful in trading. Especially in trading, right? You can be successful in anything. Not only the trades, but also maybe business can be the one. You might be successful sports player, maybe the one. You might be successful worker, maybe the one too. But why trading is the key in this question? Why trading? Why you think trading, successful trading support your family, not successful job, the other jobs like a full-time worker can be successful also if you have a good income every year, every month, then yeah, that will be also successful, considered to be successful. But why trading is my question. And I ask this question because I'm just curious. I'm just curious why people want to learn these days. I've actually asked this question a couple of years ago with the different choices, and it wasn't to support family, the top. I think it was to quit the job was the first. But now, to quit the job is only 22%, to support family is the most. So I think the, yeah, something has changed. Obviously the financial crash or yeah, difficulties to looking for the job and everything, I think it changes this the ratio in these choices. So I have already I have got some comments, so let me introduce these comments and then come back to your answers. So yeah, so let's see. Oh, Noel, thank you for the comment. Yeah. And so let's see. Careful says to be free, to have nobody telling me what to do, expect the market, to live where I want to on this planet, and to never to never wake up with that feeling of void inside, asking myself existential questions, because my life is devoid of meaning. Last good reason for the excitement of living an adventure. So would you agree? To be free from anything, to be free from your routines, to be free from your boss. I was one too. I want to be free from the boss. I didn't want to wake up in the morning, early morning, come back late at night, no privacy. I didn't like that lifestyle. That was also one of the reasons why I quit the full-time, I quit the full-time job and became a full-time trader. So that is understandable. Okay, Kun says there should be an option like all of them at once. Okay, all of them. Okay, yeah. So, but if you are asked to pick one, then which one would you choose? Yeah, if you have to pick one, then which one would be your choice? Okay, Mark says number 1 is to not be a slave. Number 2, to help my family. Okay. Yeah. If you have enough spare cash, then this is the right thing to do. Right. Yeah. I think that's also true. Yeah, being rich by most people's standard happens or it doesn't. My concept of rich is being free to do as I want and not worry about the bills. That is right. This is a bit off topic, but this is why I value the time efficiency in trades. You know, I can be rich by taking 20-30 trades per day for 9 hours per day to trade, but I won't be free in that way. I have to be free by trading. Then you should reduce number of trades. You should reduce the hours to screen charts, but still make good profits. That should be your strategy if you want to be free from anything to be successful trader. So I think that's also important. I agree. I agree that the statement that the concept of rich is to be free. Yeah, myself too. If I'm too busy to trade, then there's no way I do the trades full time and I make my main source of income from trading. I might be too busy in YouTube and everything I do in my community, and I will be having no time to trade. And that's not what I want to do. So yeah, ideally speaking, you have to have more time when you take trades. Yeah, not only profit, but also time is very important for me also. So I totally agree with that. Yeah. All right. Next one says, YB says, to gain financial freedom that in turn will help me focus on doing the things that I love. Yeah, this is also important. Yeah. Financial freedom to be able to focus on what you want to do, what you love to do. Yep. Okay, so that basically means freedom, right? Financial freedom and time freedom also. So yeah. Let's see. David says, learn new skill to fulfill my dream. Love the way you're trading. Oh, thanks so much for a comment. There should be an option here to buy a Lambo. Yeah, buy a Lambo. And I asked them what to do. Yeah. You know, you can buy a Lambo with other jobs, maybe. Doesn't have to be trade, right? Okay, to be free and live my best lifestyle, okay? To to scenery, prepare my retirement, okay? To prepare your retirement. It was hard to pick just one reason, okay? Yeah, actually all of them, all right? But again, if you have to pick one, then which one will be your choice? If you have to pick only one, then which one will be your choice? Or you can just mention some other reason. Just pick one reason in this question. Don't be too greedy, right? Don't be too greedy. Yeah. I know you want to pick everything, but just pick one. All of the above, all right? Say gold. Okay, rich, to be rich. Okay, all of the above, all right? Looks like all above are very good, all right? I have marked to support family. It was closest to what I had in my mind, okay? For me, still have an alternative if I feel that I'm burning out in what I'm doing professionally, right? Also to boost my savings, to grow a little faster maybe, and like someone said earlier, to have a new skill that so few people have, in my opinion, okay? Yeah, to be good at something unique. So looks like, yeah, lots of people who want to be free, want to spend time on what they want to focus, what they want to do. Whether it's a hobby, whether it's, you know, time with the family, or anything you want to do, anything you love to do, you want to have time to spend on it and enjoy life. Looks like that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for the comment, Rafael. Yeah. So let me come back to your comments on the chat, on the live stream now. Let me see what kind of answers or choices we have. So let me get ready for this pop up on the chat, on the screen. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Philip says to prepare my retirement, okay? Okay, to have financial freedom. Okay, to achieve financial freedom, all right? Supplement my retirement income, all right? To make living by trading and become free. To have money to travel. Quit job and have more quality time. Okay? Everything you said. Yep. Okay, everything. Okay? Be my own boss. I hated working for someone. Yeah, so same reason as mine. Yeah. Yeah, so that was my motivation when I quit the job. But looking back, it was too early. I should have backed this decision more, and I should have proved that my strategy works in the longer term. I was only seeing the short term, and my strategy back then was not fixed. Not as fixed as of now. So I kind of kept changing the strategy because I thought if I make profits with any strategies, that was my goal. So I didn't mind changing strategies. If it doesn't work, then I just, you know, delete it and buy some other new indicators or buy some other EA or start to use some other strategy and start to implement. And I did it after I quit my full-time job because I didn't like the job. It was too stressful for me. I worked there for 5 years. Sometimes I had to be at the company at nighttime and spend overnight in the company and come back next morning. And that was very tiring. And I was totally tired next day. So yeah, that was my purpose, to quit the job. But it was too early. So never quit the job too early is my message. Is my small advice to you, to everyone. Okay, to quit my idiot of my boss, all right? Yeah. And sometimes, you know, in the company, the relationship can be also a bit stressful. Like not only the boss, but also some colleagues. Among the colleagues, you may have some troubles. You may have some difficulties maybe. So yeah, I think that's also a possible reason. Okay. Lisa says also it is very challenging and interesting. Actually, that's a good mindset. Actually, this is like the this is, I think, it's not directly from this question. Why do you want to be successful in trading? But this mindset is very important because if your focus is only to be successful, only to be rich, and only to quit the job, then you can't keep trading. You can't keep improving your trades in the long term. What I mean by that is that the let's say when you be successful in terms of richness, for example, let's say you gain income every year, you have nice returns every year, and you may not want to improve anymore. But the markets are not the same every year. The next year, the markets may be different. And if you start to face a different market next year, then you don't know what to do. It was working last year, but next year it may not work. So that's why to keep challenging and to keep improving, and this kind of like almost like a curiosity or the interest on keep improving have to be there if you want to survive in the long term in trading in the markets. So I think that's a very, very important mindset. Yeah, so never stop running. You can walk, you can take a walk sometimes, you can take a rest, but never stop. Yeah, always keep going. Yeah, always keep going, then you may find a solution. If you stop or if you quit, then that's game over. So always keep running, keep going. And yeah, that's also like the grit, right? We need the grit to be able to continue towards the success. Okay, be free from asking for annual leave every time I want to go on holiday and be free. Okay, yeah, is it difficult in your company or in your workplace to ask for annual leave? Yeah, me too. It was difficult in my company too. When I was working, I was always like looking at boss's face and looking for the timing to say that, looking for timing to get permission to get the holiday. Yeah, because yeah, like for example, like summer holiday. When it's a summer holiday, then where to work is like everybody wants to take holiday in that season. So, but if everybody takes holiday at the same time, then nobody would be in my division. So we can't run the business. So we had to take turn in terms of when to leave, when to take a new leave. And that was quite challenging. So yeah, after a while, I gave up on taking annual leave in the holiday season because, there will be people everywhere anyways in that season. So I was taking some day off, besides these holiday seasons. But still, even so, sometimes it was difficult to get permission. Okay. Yeah, let's see. For me and family, okay? Yeah. As a means of livelihood, okay? Having money helps families and people have a better life. Yeah. I think better life means freedom. This is, I think, true. One thing that's true is that once you have money, then you can live in convenient circumstance, you have more choice when you have money. That's true. So, yeah, but after you become convenient, then you still think that you want to have more time. So, first, you have to have enough money to support family, yourself and family, and other siblings. I think that will be the first goal. And once you achieve that, I'm sure the next goal will be to have freedom. So again, if you trade every day, if you spend so much time every day, screen charts, take trades, and spend so much time, but if you don't have freedom, then you might start to feel stress for sure. Even though your income is, a lot, you may start to feel stress. So, yeah, and that's why again, I decided to develop the strategy where I don't have to screen charts all day. I only screen charts 3 times per day, and I monitor until I set the break-even line. After I set the break-even line, I again simply check charts every 3 hours, 4 hours. And between these 3 hours, 4 hours, I do other things. I spend my time for myself and my family, and also my friend, also in this kind of live streams. So I think, freedom, getting rich, becoming rich doesn't mean that you become free. And that's also true in trading. So you better choose which strategy to use. For some people, of course, they want to trade many times, like 20, 30 times per day. And that way, some people may feel happy in that way. Some people may feel that they are already trading. They have the feel of trading every day. And that may keep them going. But for me, it wasn't. It was just stressful. And that's why I decided not to do it anymore. All right, let me see. Let me check some other ones. To give my family the life that they want and deserve. Yeah. That's good. Focus on my topics of interest. I choose all 4 choices, all right? So just pick one, all right? Just pick one, or just mention only one reason. Sometimes it's nice to spend time in one day, like this in a weekend, when markets are closed. You sit down and think of the reason alone why you want to trade, why you want to be successful in trading only, not other jobs, not other professions. Yeah, when you talk to someone, sometimes you may not find the reason, you may not find the answer. So I recommend you to be alone with an isolated room, a quiet room, and think about that. Take time and think about it. Be a better version of myself, okay? Better version of yourself, okay? Independence is key in trading, all right? Independence. Okay? If we do well, the time we spend results in what we need to support our necessities, okay? In trading, you can't be free. Indeed, that is why people want to learn this skill set. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can be free in terms of location. Like if you have a laptop, you don't have to have a desktop, right? Not necessarily, you don't have to have a desktop. You can only have a laptop and take trades everywhere in the world. As long as you have an internet, you can take trades everywhere. So in that sense, it's free in terms of location, but it may not really tree in time. They don't relate, actually. Okay, trading gives freedom from employer from time constraints from 9 to 5 p.m. Yeah. Right. When you work alone, let's say when you trade alone, then you might think that it's less stressful, but actually it's not. Because you are the one who has to make profits. Nobody covers, nobody supports. Trading is the only thing you do. If you do not have other jobs, other source of incomes, but trading, then that will be, I think, very stressful. I mean, in my experience, yeah, it was stressful. I thought after I quit the job, I thought my life would be better, to become a full-time trader, but actually it wasn't. Especially imagine when you keep losing after becoming full-time, then that becomes even more stressful. And you may not know what to do. So I don't remember how many times I was thinking to go back to company and to start to work full-time again and try part-time after quit the job. But yeah, I decided not to. Because I said all the colleagues to say goodbye, everyone, and I said I'll be successful. So bye everyone. I said that. So it's kind of embarrassing for me to come back because I don't want to see myself as like a failure, like a failure of trades. But anyways, yeah. So coming back to the topic, yeah, if you work alone, if you work yourself, like even if it's a self-employee or self-business, you have to take responsibility. You have to take 100% responsibility on what you do. So not only make profit, but also you have to accept the losses. You have to accept the losing streaks and losing days and losing weeks and losing months also. So yeah, it's a different kind of stress than working full-time worker. Okay. Oh, Ola says, Kei, why do you prefer staying in Dubai to staying in Japan? Yeah, many reasons actually. One is time zone. Dubai is perfect in terms of time zone to trade Forex than Japan. I have primary income and trading is the next step to go up. That's good. That's good, all right? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, for the Bitcoin, let me analyze tomorrow on the weekly forecast. I know it's going down, so I will make comments on that tomorrow. Okay, Oscar says, and being right about the trend direction is so satisfying. Yep, that is true. That is true. Yep. At least we know what we are doing and which direction we are following. Then that makes trading much easier in psychology. Yeah, if you don't really know what you're doing and which way you're following and when to exit, then trading can be very difficult, very stressful. And so, yeah, my advice is never change rules, never change strategies, and just keep following so that you know not only when it works, but more importantly, you know when it doesn't work. And when your system doesn't work, that means that's time when you need to stay away from the markets. But if you keep changing the strategy, then you may not know when it works, when it doesn't work, and You may be trading just based on luck. So yeah, that's very important. That was also my mistake. I keep changing my strategy and I never be confident on my trades. I was almost trading by luck before. All right. Yeah, thank you for joining, everyone. Good to see you here. For the adrenaline rush and challenge, like a video game, but more on the line. Yeah. I think I trade markets just like I play game. That's true. Like also, especially when I run the tester, Forex Tester, to practice myself, I take it as like a game. So in a game, like let's say when you play Mario Brothers, for example, and when you do it first time, you lose again and again and again. You keep losing, but you don't get discouraged, right? If you like the game, you don't get discouraged, but you keep trying and trying, you keep improving, and you get better and better. So I think it's same. It's the same in trading also. But in terms of trades, because it's money involved, it might be different, right? Let's say you play the Mario Brothers, and every time you fail, every time you lose, let's say if you lose $100 every time, then you don't want to play. But because you don't lose money, you can keep playing. You can keep trying, right? Improving. So that means if never focus on money in trades. If you regard the trades as a game and not think about the trades, not think about the money, then psychologically you can win continuously. Because the only thing you have to do is to keep improving. Yeah, just to keep improving trades, then you can be successful. Yeah, most of the people doesn't become successful because they quit before they become a success. Okay, let's see. Until now, I can't correct my bigger mistake to keep position without stop loss. Yeah, you have to have stop loss. Every time you enter trades, make sure you have stop losses. Right, that is very important. Stop loss is like a seatbelt. So always have stop loss. Okay, absolutely the most challenging and satisfying job to do. It's exactly like life. You don't know what is happening in the future and you should have plan in all conditions. That is exactly right. Yeah, we have to have scenario to the future. Not only trades, but also anything you do. If you want to do something new, then you have to plan ahead, right? Let's say when you go to some new place, you don't just go. You don't just drive a car or drive whatever and just go. You don't do that. You research by Google Map or any like map, and you search where to go, how to go there, how to get there. You search and then you go. Yeah. So yeah, this scenario is also the key, very key. I have 8K loss. Keep going sometimes is not easy, but I agree. Yeah, keep going in terms of improvements, right? Keep going, not in terms of profits. Profits, sometimes you may lose, you may have losses, but that's a process. But keep going in terms of improvements. That we can do. Okay. Yeah, let me see. what is the best trading time frame? Ichimoku, in terms of Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, it works best on the daily time frame. Okay, the stress is not easy to manage. It's not easy to manage, for sure. As a beginner, is it good to use only phone to trade? No, I don't recommend you to trade only by the phone. You have to use PC. You have to have a bigger screen to analyze charts and also like a draw lines and see bigger picture on the PC. But when it comes to taking trades, when it comes to executions, you can use mobile. I do execute trades by mobile. I don't really use app on the PC to trade, to execute. So you can use mobile to execute, but analysis is for PC. Because when you screen charts, check charts by mobile, then because the screen is so small, you may be missing something. You might not be able to see the price, I mean the candlestick patterns. Also, you may not be able to draw the lines smoothly. So yeah, I always recommend everyone to screen charts by the PC. Okay, let's see. It says, not easy to accept the losses, but I'm beginning to be more relaxed and relaxed about it than I was initially when I get so stressed out about the losses. Learning about acceptance and calmness from you. Yep. Glad you learned it. Yeah. In trades, we are here to make profits, and that is true. Myself too. If I can't make profits from trades, then I won't be doing this. Because I can make profits, I do this. That's for sure true. But at the same time, we have to accept the losses, because the losses are also true. No one keeps trading without any losses. We have, there will be losses for sure. So that means how to think about the losses becomes important. Like, what are the losses to you? This question will be very important. I think that will be the topic for next week, Saturday, live stream. What will be a loss to you? So, learning about acceptance and calmness only comes when you don't get stressed based on the losses or based on the fact that the market goes backwards against your direction. If you don't really, feel any stress, then you can find calmness. It's like the Zen question, Zen question, like kind of like rhetorical questions. But it's also true. I mean, yeah, and calmness is also important. Yeah, calmness is necessary in trades, I think. We can't be too emotional. If you be too emotional, then you may be missing something important in trades. You may be trading with emotion. So yeah, we have to be calm. Every time you execute, and also especially when you exit trades, we have to be calm also. Okay, Kay, you said something important. When we lose, but we have changed to try we improve. The problem here is money management. I'll lose several times until lose and keep motivated to even when lose. Yeah, so you have to think that the losses are the part of the process. You can't keep winning every time. That's for sure, 100%. So keep the losses small and make the profits bigger. That's the only way to overcome these previous losses. And yeah, that's about the money management, risk management. All right, hello Kenley, thanks for joining. Steven says, hi Kason, I'm okay to let a trade to hit the stop loss, but it's difficult for me to exit before the break even. The reason is always think there is still hope for the trade turnaround. How can I change that? Oh, yeah. Like when you exit, then the market goes towards our direction. I had the same experience. Exactly yesterday, I took the trade on the USDJPY. And initially it went towards my direction and then went backwards to my stop loss. And because it was going back, I exited with some loss. And after that, exactly from that level, the market went up continuously until the end of yesterday. So it happens, actually, it happens. But I exited there, and there's no regret to exit there because it's my rule. What if the market keeps going down afterwards? What if the market has kept going down afterwards? Then I might be having more losses. So don't only think about what you see in the future markets. Always think about the other side. Always think about the worst case scenario, and your exit timings should be to avoid these worst case scenarios, and then should be fine. Okay. Oh, Kenis, thank you for joining on my Ichimoku community. Thanks so much. Stay gold. So please join Discord group and get all the perks in my Ichimoku community. Okay, let's see. How do you calm yourself on your losing streak times? One thing I do is, let's say I have 3 consecutive losses. 3 consecutive losses, then I quit trades on that day. Also, it's important to do something completely different from trades when you have losing streaks. You know, it's impossible not to think about the trades. If you have these losing streaks, it's impossible not to think about the losses. But you can do something else. You can talk to your friend and talk about complete different topic, and do this for 2 or 3 days. Then you can psychologically be away from these losing streaks, and then once you are calmed down, you come back to chart and trace. Sometimes, depends on the impact of the losing streaks, you may need 1 week or 2 weeks off. Not only 1 day, but 1 week, 2 weeks off you take, completely do something else. Don't check charts. Then, after you come down, you come back. Let's see. Acceptance comes when we are fully conscious in the present moment without any desires for profits, and the only focus is our improvement in our discipline every day. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah. And because that's what we can do, basically. Oh no, let me change. Let me do this one. I hope this is not too dark. Because outside it's getting dark now, so these lights are too bright for me. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, improvement. You have to focus on the improvements more than making profits. So I had the video. took the video, I think it was like 2 years ago, on January 1st, how to set your goal. Like every year or every year end for the new year, for next year, you set some goal. And sometimes people set the goal of becoming a full-time trader, become a successful trader, or quit the job, for example, can be next year's goal. But if you set the goals like in this manner, then it's not really, efficient, because if the goal doesn't meet next year, then you may get discouraged. So, but instead, I think the best way to set the goals is to, for example, let's say my goal for this year, for example, is to be better than yesterday in any ways. To be better than yesterday is my goal in terms of trades, in terms of live streams, in terms of anything I do. To be better from yesterday is my goal for this year. And if you set this kind of goal every year or every quarter, then you can keep going. So never set the goal in terms of like how much you make, you become a full-time trader, you quit the job. I think these would be, just create some stress. Okay, so yeah, I think I will be ending the live for now. Okay, I'm sorry, I see some other questions and comments, but I have to end the live stream. So, but again, I hope it was a nice discussion. I think it was a nice discussion, like these topics. These are not analysis, not about the Ichimoku, but I think this kind of topics are important in terms of trades and also in terms of anything you do. And actually, I like these topics. I like to talk about something besides trades. I like to talk about psychology because I have background in psychology. I have a counselor degree from a university, so I like to talk about these topics. And not to find the answer, but just to discuss, just to free talk about these topics, about the losses, about the success. I like these topics. So thank you so much, everyone. And I'm sorry I couldn't cover all these comments, but after I finish the live, and when I have time today, I will come back and enjoy these comments. So thank you so much, everyone. And I hope you have a great weekend. And for those Ichimoku members, I will see you soon at the Ichimoku live stream. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow at the weekly forecast. So again, thank you so much. And have a great weekend. Until I see you next time, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. Alright, bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thanks so much.